Hey everyone, Doug Klutz here, and today I want to talk about a very specific strategy that I think can be extremely helpful as you start applying to jobs and even applying to internships. And this specific strategy involves using keywords and phrases found in the actual job advertisement in your resume and cover letters, any other supporting document in that application package. And the reason that you really want to put an emphasis on utilizing keywords and phrases is because jobs have become so competitive these days that employers often receive hundreds or maybe even thousands of applications for one job posting. There's no way that a set of human eyes can sort through all of these applications. So oftentimes employers will use resume screening technology, resume software that picks out the applications that have the best fit. And oftentimes that involves the applications that are closest to meeting those keywords and phrases found within the actual job advertisement. So one of the biggest mistakes that I see applicants make is that they basically spam out their resume. They apply to a bunch of jobs with the same resume, the same wording, and they do not individually tailor those applications based off of the specific job ad. That's a big mistake. You have to look at the job ad. You have to pick out the keywords and phrases in that job ad. And if you possess those skills, then you want to have that same wording in your resume and cover letter. So for example, if you are looking at a job ad and it says under the qualifications section that they're looking for an applicant that has conducted statistical analyses using SPSS, like ANOVA or regression, well, you want to include basically that same wording in your resume if you've done that and you have experience doing that, and be specific as far as use that key phrase there. So have run statistical analyses using SPSS, and if it's ANOVA or regression or whatever it might be, and expand on that a little bit after you use that key phrase there. Talk about exactly what you've done in that capacity. Utilizing numbers are great, or if you want to talk about a grade or an evaluation score you were given on that project, that's even better. But make sure you have those keywords and phrases if you possess those skill sets. If you just simply put on your resume SPSS or have experience in SPSS, that's not going to capture that specific phrase that they're looking for, the keywords and phrases that they're looking for. And you would receive lower marks from resume screening software as compared to if you utilize that same phrase as far as conducted statistical analysis using SPSS and give an example, whether it be ANOVA or regression or whatever it is. So make sure you're taking the time to individually tailor your resumes as much as possible. I know it's tedious up front, but it will pay dividends later on, because eventually you're going to see that you're applying for some of the same job titles that have very similar qualifications and duties section. So over time, you're going to amass these different application packages where make sure you're saving all of them, but you can just go back and let's say you're applying to be a special investigator and you see another special investigator position pop up a couple weeks later. Probably have very similar keywords and phrases in there where you can just go back and look at that resume that you applied to with that specific job title and basically use that same resume and cover letter, just changing a few things up depending on who the actual employer is. So make sure that you're not spamming things out. Make sure that you're looking at those keywords and phrases and utilizing them as much as possible. I think it will really help you get on to the next stage of the application process and get past that resume screening software, meet a set of human eyes, and then have a chance to interview and show what you have to offer that employer. Because again, if you're not utilizing those keywords and phrases, you probably won't make it past the first round of that resume screening software because you're not going to receive high enough marks compared to your competitors, the other applicants applying to that position. So try that. Hopefully that's a helpful strategy, and I will talk to everybody soon. Take care.